Alright, have and have not fans, I hope you enjoyed this video. To everyone new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon as hard as Candace whack Rocky with that golf club over and over again. Well, I don't want you to break your phone or your mouse by doing so, but hit those buttons so you don't miss out on new content. Basically in this video now, I don't want to make this into a rant video, but it's just a recurring issue that I have with the haves and the have-nots lately, and I've mentioned this in several videos before. I really don't like the idea of the big advertisement. This is the most can't miss a single episode season yet. It's not about who will die, it's how many. Now that really got fans pumped up because it's like, oh snap, okay. So there's going to be more than one death this season, because typically there's been a trend of, one character dying either at the mid-season or season finale, but then sometimes they mix it up by giving us, a group of people falling at one time. But to be fair, in most of those situations, those are no name or secondary characters. Like, Warlock was the name in his group, but then the rest of his crew got killed off like nothing. And then in other seasons, it was like Maggie Day, then Amanda, then, the big bloodbath, that was the biggest one with, Toxic, Terrell, both in the jail. That rhymed. And then Professor Cannon. But, the ironic thing about that? Professor Cannon raped Amanda and then got killed. Terrell was paid by Veronica to let Toxic in Wyatt's jail cell to rape him. So Jim took care of the people responsible for his children being raped. Good on Jim. And then the hitman in Veronica's house. But this time around, I was looking forward to this season changing up the formula by having deaths spread out through the season. That way you really don't want to miss an episode, because it'll be one of those, oh wow, who's going to go next kind of thing. Or who's the next victim. Because, at first it seemed like Oscar was the one that was dead due to whatever the hell Rocky put in that drink. Well, actually, whatever the hell Rocky gave Candace to put in that drink that literally caused him to OD until RK saved him. Then you move forward with Vinny being stabbed with the broken glass, and him somehow having a pulse after laying on the floor for hours, and he's in critical condition. So we can see that Vinny's going to be alive, but he's probably not going to be coming out of that critical condition state for quite some time. And that's really disappointing, because they keep making it seem like, oh snap, they're dead. But then they keep coming back. I mean, don't even get me started on Quincy Maxwell. There were so many situations where he got beaten, battered, and broken, but he still managed to limp away from death. Like, the fact that they keep reviving these characters from these seemingly dead positions. I'm just waiting for Quincy to come out the grave. I'm waiting for Amanda. I'm waiting for, that's why even though I want the show to return in the fall instead of us having to wait until 2019, this show better not come on in October, because Tyler Perry might have a thriller themed episode where you see all the dead characters rise up out of the grave. You'll have Jennifer, you'll have Maggie Day. Sadly enough, Quincy Jr.'s ashes might reconstitute into a person, because he keeps bringing these damn people back from the dead, and it's ridiculous. But guess what? If I was an actor on the show, I'd be like, yo, Tyler, if you ain't gonna bring me back to life, let me pull a Quincy or pull a Vinny where I'm just laying out on the floor bleeding for a lot of episodes. As long as I get paid, hell, I'll do it. So that's like Benny in season 2 being in that coma for half the season. Hey, same idea. As long as I get paid, there you go. Now, when it comes down to it, with Vinny, well, maybe it's a good thing he isn't dead, because as Mitch said, if he was dead, then it would be Benny's ass. Like, he would be dead. That'll be it. But to be fair, it's just like he got stabbed in a vital area. Like, if I'm not mistaken, he got stabbed that morning by Wyatt in the bar, yet he was laying there all day and apparently until late at night, and he still has a pulse. So there's that. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about it, but Oscar, the guy that plays Vinny, more power to you. Like, I hope, you stick around for a little while for the sake of the story. I just feel like, nothing against you, man, because you cool, man. Vinny, I ain't trying to go on the bad side of Malone's myself. They're going to come after me. But I'm just feeling like, I just don't like how we keep getting these red herrings where it's like, oh snap, he's dead, but then they keep coming back, because it makes me take death less seriously on this show. Like in Dragon Ball Z, whenever a character dies, oh, we can just bring him back to life with the wish. But on this show, it's like, oh, we're going to make people think they're dead for like 10 episodes and then bring them back to life suddenly. And it really doesn't, it makes it seem like death has no consequence. So if there's a major bloodbath at the end of the season, it's not going to hit me the same way as, you know, characters being picked off one by one. Because to be honest, it seems like Tyler Perry, in my mind, was writing the back half of this season to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to write this season. So it seems like there are so many possible people to die that you're going to wonder how many and who's it going to be. Because right now it's like, you know, Melissa, you know, Jim said he'll kill Oscar. Veronica said she would kill Melissa. She's not pregnant. Then Melissa's like, if Veronica comes after me, I'm going to steer that boat. So, you know, a Little Mermaid reference there, you know, the boat that stabbed Ursula and then she got struck by lightning. Then you have Benny with the Malones. You got Justin with the guns to him and Jeffrey's head. And Veronica threatening everyone on the warpath like Erica. And the list goes on. I mean, it's literally an endless circle of people. Jim after Candace. And again, I'm just naming a few here. There are a lot more than that. But I feel that Tyler Perry should definitely step it up in this finale when it comes to these people. Like, if they're dead, they're dead. Don't do no more of these fake outs here, because I feel like that's what turns some people off because of the unrealistic circumstances of these characters being alive despite deadly impacts on their person. So with that being said, you know, Vinny, again, hey, welcome back. Not to say you've been anywhere, because you've been laying in that floor for several episodes, but you were in that gurney in the hospital and Wyatt was hiding from you in the door. So I bet you're glad to get about that pile of barbecue sauce. But thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on this. How do you feel about Vinny still being alive? Do you feel like Tyler Perry is presenting too many fake outs that it's hard to take the story seriously when it comes to these characters being killed off? So subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you all soon.